Hi, what's up? In today's video, we are going to be designing letterhead and call card. So without further ado, let's step into it. So right now, here is the test. So right now, we are going to create the logo. So let's go over and change the fonts to, Futura T. Then you go over and change the drawing page to A5, A4, which is the normal size for letterhead. Double click on rectangle tool, automatically snap into page. Then you go over and just let's cut it, Ctrl X, then paste right here. So let's use this to create a logo for the company. So right now, what we are going to do now is to go over and break that into pieces. Then you go over and make this a little bit bolder. Then let's go over and change the fonts to, let's go over and look for a font that is more bogus. It's okay, good. So right now what we're going to do is to go over and just select your shape tool. Let's reduce the tracking just like so. Then let's go over and change the color to purple. So let's go over and change the blue. Then hold Ctrl key on keyboard, then you tap right into the blue, automatically changes to purple. So here we are right now. So what we're going to do right now is to go over and create fire. So let's select Bezier tool, then go over and just create something like this, just like this, then finish it up right here. So right now what we're going to do is to go over to your shape tool, right click on this straight line, then you convert to curve, pull this down a little bit, then you right click on this line as well, then you pull this to the right, to the left rather. Good. So let's position it so well. So right now right click on this line, convert to curve, then pull this inward, then right click, then you pull this just like so, then you pull this, right click, then you pull this just like so. Good. Position that up, then you right click, pull this just like so, then pull this down a little bit. So right now what you're gonna do is to go over and just good. So let's change it to red. Good. So let's position this to the top of the eye, then you reduce it a little bit, then let's go over and make this oleum red. Good. So right now let's make it a little bit bigger. Good. So let's position this very to the top of the eye, then you go over and change this to purple. Black is okay, so let's position that just like so. Good. Or better still, it should be like this. So let's select that, hold shift key on keyboard and press F3. In the dialog pops up, then you change it to capital letter. So in this case we are going to increase the tracking a little bit. Go over to your shape tool, pull this just like so. Good. So what we're going to do next is to go over and just make a copy of this text. Then let's change it to 12 points. So we don't need the name, so let's cut the name off for now. So right now what we're going to do is to go over and create a symbol for these two, so let's give it a right alignment. Then let's go over and create the symbol of house for the address, symbol of address. Zoom up, then make a copy inward. Then you go over to your polygon tool, draw a perfect polygon, then shape the angle to 3 points, then make it a little bit wider, center it within the other object. Then you combine. So after that, change it to red, then you right click to the appear the outline, just like so. Good. So let's position that. So let's go over again to create a phone symbol for the telephone. Draw an object just like so, copy inward just like so, then reduce that, reduce the object, copy paste and position it so well, then repeat, then you make it a little bit longer. So right now let's select the whole thing, combine, then you change it to red, right click. Good. So right now let's create what's it called, an image symbol. Make a copy inward, right click to convert to curve, then you go over to shape tool, double click on this line to appear that, then you position this to the center. So group it all up, combine that, then change it to red. Good. So we are good to go with that. So the next step right now is to go over and copy this object. Right click, then you right click on the object, convert to curve, double click on this line, automatically it's appear the dot, then you use your shape to pull this dot up just like so. Right click on the line to convert to curve, then you pull it inward just like so. Good. So right now let's change that to purple. Good. So make a copy of the object, center it within that, then pull this down a little bit, then you change the upper one to red, then you hit Ctrl, put down your keyboard to send that to back. Good. So we are good to go with the letter. So right now the next step is to create the core card. So let's create a core card just like so. Go over and change it to size. So we are using inches, so let's go over and make it 3.5 by 2, which is the normal size of core card. So right now what you're gonna do is to just make a copy to the other side, then change the back to this color, then let's make a copy of the logo that we created, then let's reduce that just like so. Good. Position that to the center, then you mirror this to the other side just like so. So right now the next step is to just position this to the bottom, then you go over and bring in the address. Let's position the address to the back. So right now we're gonna make it white. Good. So right now what we're gonna do right now is to go over and bring in the name of the owner of the car. So what we're gonna do is to change it to 12 points, then you hit Ctrl key on keyboard to break that into pieces, then you bolding this all up, then make this a little bit smaller. Let's make it 9. Good. Give it the left alignment just like so, then you change that to purple. Good. So right now let's make a copy of the logo to the back of the card just like so. Then let's change it to white. Good. Can you see that? So here we come to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that other people can benefit from what we are sharing right now. So see you in the next video. Bye for now.